Hello there. In this lesson, we will be learning about prompt design, and we're going to start to get our hands dirty experimenting with ChatGPT. So here we are logged into OpenAI's ChatGPT, and we can see here a very friendly opening menu where we have some basic examples as well as a reminder of some of the various capabilities and limitations of the system. Important to highlight here is that it's a known limitation that ChatGPT will not always give correct information, and it may, people call this hallucinating. It may attempt to generate a reasonable completion that appears factual, but if you actually check the information, it might not be. They have done extensive training to stop it from producing harmful content, but it might slip through. It has been trained on a lot of data sources, such as Reddit, Wikipedia, other things on the internet, which might contain harmful content. And the model was basically trained at the end of 2021. And so if you ask it about a more recent event, it probably will not know about it. So let's take a gander. As I mentioned before, this tool is really easy to experiment with, and it's been designed to be as conversational as possible. So basically we can just chat to it, and that's the interface. It's a conversation between two agents, us as humans and ChatGPT as a AI agent. So how can I help you today? It asks. Well, let's keep chatting, and we'll try to demonstrate some of the power of this tool. We can say, I'm a little sad today. Do you think you could write me a limerick about a tasty breakfast sandwich? My breakfast today wasn't that exciting, so I'd like to read a fun limerick about a breakfast sandwich, because that's what I'm craving. Let's see what it can come up with. There once was a breakfast that packed a punch, a sandwich both tasty and crunch, with bacon and eggs, cheese, and more. It hit all the right spots, that's for sure. So rise and shine, give it a munch. Honestly, not bad, but I don't think it really fit the limerick rhythm. You can ask it to generate it one more time, and let's see what it comes up with. There is an element of randomness or stochasticity to the system, so you can try to keep generating different options and see what it comes up with. There once was a sandwich so grand, with bacon, eggs, and cheese all at hand. It was served on a bun. Oh, what fun. This tasty breakfast left me so bland. Well, it's trying. It's trying. Not a perfect limerick, but this is the kind of thing that it can do. How about a haiku? See how it does with other structured forms. Because ChatGPT has ingested so much information from the internet, it really has a good idea on how to do a variety of things. Sunrise on my plate. Okay. Egg and cheese on toasted bread. Breakfast finds its peace. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Thanks for that. If a breakfast sandwich at my local shop costs $5 and there is a 7% sales tax, how much will I have to pay? See how it does with a little bit of math. It generally does okay. Let's see. Hey, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. So as we can see, this is quite a generalized tool which can be used on a variety of things. Now, it's responded pretty well in these two cases. Other common uses are, to generate things for marketing use cases or creative use cases. So maybe we want to say, I want to write an article today on a controversial but important topic. Can you give me a few ideas for article topics and titles? Let's see what ChatGPT gives us. So helpful. Climate change, the urgency of climate action, a wake-up call for the world. Okay, wow. And you see it formats it pretty nicely with numbered bullets and then bullets. Climate change, racial injustice, income inequality, Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, it really did exactly what we wanted it to do. And it's continuing to generate on gun control. And this is kind of a window into, how ChatGPT, it's not an unbiased AI tool, but it's a tool that was created basically revolving around American culture. So these are the topics that are really popular in American society, and ChatGPT kind of parrots this back to us. But again, it's super helpful. Now, there's a bit of a debate around what ChatGPT can do in terms of, is it intelligent? Is it conscious? Can it actually understand? Or is it just using its large data set to kind of parrot back in an unthinking manner what it's seen before? And we can test this out a little bit, testing if it actually understands. So this is an example I've used before, but let's see here. I work at a university and recently met a colleague named Amy. She recently completed her PhD and left her prior university to join us here. Is Amy closer to 25 or 8 years old? Now, basically any human being would know that if Amy has completed her PhD and she's, working at a university, she's going to be closer to 25 years old than 8 years old. But the AI doesn't really understand that. It looks at its data set and tries to complete the prompt as best as it can, but it really doesn't go any deeper than that. So it's important to be mindful of this as we start to use ChatGPT and GPT-3 as tools, that while it can accomplish really impressive things, it doesn't understand semantics. It just understands data aggregation and trying to complete the prompt. So this is a little example of its limitations. In the next video, we're actually going to move beyond ChatGPT and into GPT-3, where we can get a bit more control over the tool and explore the very limits of what it can do. So have a play around in ChatGPT, and I'll see you in the next video on GPT-3.